So hi everyone, it's my great honor to welcome all of you. As you know, I am Dr. Veena Howard. I am professor in the Department of Philosophy and the endowed chair for Jain and Hindu Dharma. I am also the director for this newly endowed M.K. Gandhi Center, Inner Peace and Sarvodaya that we are going to celebrate today. First, I invite all of you to join me in reflection as I read the land acknowledgement. The Fresno State campus sits in the midst of the San Joaquin Valley, a valley rich in the traditions and representation of Native American people and cultures. We are grateful to be in the traditional homelands of the Yokuts and Mono people, whose diverse tribal communities share stewardship over this land. Now I would like to invite the three children from the Swami Chinmaya Mission, Bal Vihar, and they will chant shlokas from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1. Avanika, Vashishta, and Ariman. Please do come.
Hari Om. We are children from Chinmaya Mission of Fresno, and we are reciting Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, sloka 24 to 47. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Sanjaya eva mukto rishikeshaha gudakeshena bharata senayorubayor madhye stapayitva rathottamam bhishmadrona pramukhatah sarve sancha mahikshitan uvacha partha pashyetan samavetan kuruniti tatra pashyat sthitan parthaha pitamabravit arjuna uvacha drishtve swajanam krishna yuyutsam samvipasthitam sidanti mama gatrani. Oh my gosh, Maharshascha jayate Gandhi vamsramsate hastat Tvakchaiva paridahyate Nacha shaknomyavasthatum Brahmati vacha me manaha Nimittani cha pashyami Viparitani keshava Nacha shreyo nu pashyami Hatva swajanamahave Nakanshe vijayam Krishna Nacha rajyam sukhani cha Kimno rajena govinda Kimbogair jivitena va Yesha marte kanshitam daha Rajyam boga sukhani cha Taimeva stita yuddhe Pranam styaktva dhanani cha Acharya pitarah putraha Tathaiva cha pitamahan Matula swashurah pautraha Shala sambandhinastata Krupaya paraya vishtaha Vishidan nidam abravit Arjuna uvacha Drishtve mam sajanam. Wait, don't say. Tasmanha vayam hantum Dhartarashtran svabandhavan Swajanam hi katham hatva Sukinasyama madhava Yadyapyetena pashyanti Lobopahata chetasaha Kulakshaya krutam dosham Prapashyadvirjanardana
Mitradrohe chapatakam
Yamasmabihi papadasman nivartitum Kulakshaya krutam dosham Prapashyadvirjanardana Kulakshaya pranashyanti कुलधर्मा सनातनाः धर्मे नष्टे कुलं कृत्स्नम् अधर्मोऽभिभवत्युता अधर्माभिभवात् कृष्ण प्रदुष्यन्ति कुलस्त्रियः स्त्रीषु दुष्टाशु वार्ष्णेय जायते वर्णसङ्करः सङ्करो नरकायैव कुलज्ञानां कुलस्य च पतन्ति पितरो येषां लुप्तपिण्डोदकक्रियाः दोषैरेते कुलज्ञानां वर्णसङ्करकारकैः उत्साद्यन्ते जातिधर्माः कुलधर्माश्च शाश्वताः उत्सन्नकुलधर्माणां मनुष्याणां जनार्दन नरके नियतं वासः भवतीत्यनुशुश्रुमा अहो बत महत्पापं कर्तुं व्यवसिता वयं यद्राज्यसुखलोभेन हन्तुं स्वजनमुद्यताः यदि मामप्रतीकारम् अशस्त्रं शस्त्रपाणयः धार्तराष्ट्राणे हन्युः तन्मे क्षेमतरं भवेत् संजय उवाच एवमुक्त्वार्जुनः संख्ये वटुपस्थ उपाविशत् विसृज्य शशरं चापं शोकसंविघ्नमानसः ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे अर्जुनविषादयोगो नाम प्रथमोऽध्यायः। हरि ओम्।
These are our future, right? And they are memorized. And those of us who know ancient languages, we know how difficult it is to memorize the Sanskrit and Latin and Greek. And so this is just really proud of our future. And so pleased for the parents for teaching them and the community for supporting them. Thank you so much. Now I would like to invite Shaili Shah to say a Jain prayer and also a Gandhi's favorite song. Shaili is a biology student and she goes to Smith Camp Honors College. Please welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Howard, for the introduction. So I will be reciting the Namokar mantra, which is one of the most important mantras in Jainism. And then I will also be singing the song Raghupati Raghav, which was one of Gandhiji's favorite bhajans. And before I start with the mantra, I'll provide an English translation. So the translation is as follows. I bow down to Arihanta, the enlightened souls. I bow down to Siddha, the liberated souls. I bow down to Acharya, the spiritual teachers. I bow down to Upadhyay, the religious scholars. I bow down to Sadhu and Sadhvi, the sages of the world. Worshipping these 5 figures destroys all sins and obstacles. Among all that is auspicious, this Namokar mantra is the foremost. Namo 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 Arihantanam Namo Siddhanam Namo Ayaryanam Namo Uvajayanam Namo Lui Savvasahunam Eso Panchanamokaro Savva Pava Panasano Mangalananche Savvesim Paramamahavai Mangalam Namo 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 Namo. Thank you. Okay, I'm not done yet. So the next part is one of Gandhiji's favorite bhajans, like I mentioned, Raghupati Raghav. And Gandhiji actually modified the lyrics of the song in order to make it more inclusive to people of differing faiths. So the English translation of the song is as follows. Praise Lord Ram, all-pervasive divine. Praise Sita Ram, who purifies all blemishes. Also known as Ishvar, God, or Allah, May the divine bless everyone with wisdom and noble thoughts. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sitaram. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Bhaj Pyari Tu Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Bhaj Pyari Tu Sitaram. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sitaram. ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान. ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान. रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम. रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelly. That was beautiful. So I'd like to extend my welcome to all of you. It is wonderful to see our elected officials, our university leaders, president, provost, all the cabinet members are here, and our president's lovely wife, Dr. A, who is my colleague in the philosophy department. Please acknowledge her. And Dr. Kapoor, a living icon of peace, who is sitting here. And donors of this center, Dr. Ravi and Dr. Nana Patel, who are here, who have traveled from Bakersfield. A special welcome to our guest, Malika Chopra. I think she's here. Okay. It really took a village to put this event together. Our president's team, our College of Arts and Humanities team, our philosophy department's team, and of course our library team. And Dr. Dean Bernadette Muscat is here as well, so thank you. I'm especially grateful to Christine Simon, Kristen Young, and Ben Kirk, Ruth Aparicio, Jennifer Lewis, Matt Montez, and our students, Faith and Connor, and many others people. So thank you. Forgive me if I didn't mention your name. So just a brief, my remarks, then I'm going to invite Dr. Ravi Patel to say a few words. So as a Gandhi scholar, I have dedicated over 20 years in studying various aspects of Gandhi's life and work, including his personal disciplines, religious ideologies, nuances of his nonviolent struggle, his global impact, as well as various critiques of Gandhi. How do I see Gandhi after studying so many years? I see him as he has come to represent a particular moment that marks the shift in the arc of the history of humanity, a shift from convention of authoritarianism to conviction in people power. And we have a whole class of students who are studying Black protest, and the Professor Michael is. Could you please stand? And he brought his class for this event today. It was a shift from persons feeling helpless to a collective empowerment. The establishment of M.K. Gandhi Center, Inner Peace and Sarvodaya is timely as we face challenges of unrest and continuing inequities and violence. The center provides a space to reflect on the idea of the connection between inner peace and uplift of all. Connection between holding on to one's own truth, but respecting the truths of others. And connection between self-care and uplift of all. This is a place where many theories about Gandhi's life, critical evaluations of his practices, principles of Sarvodaya, and inner peace can be explored. So I am going to shorten my comments, and I want to explain to you the symbol. So I'm very proud of it. And we have Adriana here, who helped me create in the, yes. So if we look at this symbol, so this is a wheel, right? It can be Gandhi's spinning wheel, but it's also Dharma wheel. The wheel of moral virtues. It's a wheel of interconnectedness. If we are all together, we are the one who will succeed. If we are alone, if we are not supporting one another, we are not able to, our wheel will go not very far. So it's very important that I wanted a circle that we all are interconnected. And then, of course, Sarvodaya, the term means sarva, all, udaya means rising. Rising of all. If one is left behind, we all are left behind. So we need to really work together to uplift all. And what do we need? We need hands. We need helping hands. Look at around you. How many people of different colors, different, yes, we are holding hands together. And then, of course, the inner peace. We got to have this inner light, inner peace, inner flower, shiny flower, and loving space that I can give love to others. Otherwise, if I don't have in me, I can't share. That's why we have Malika Chopra, who is going to talk about intention and meditation, and that's very appropriate that President's Lecture Series will be focusing on that. So thank you, and I'm going to invite Dr. Ravi Patel.
Thank you, Dr. Veena Howard. So it's amazing, that this individual had no title, no government, no army, and he changed the world, It is amazing to see that happen. And so, of course, I aspire to be like him. I'm never going to be there. But my wife, Naina, shapes me up every time I'm not behaving, So she's a strict Gandhian, and she goes by the books. You got to do it the right way. If you don't do it the right way, don't do it. So hats off to her. This is happening because of her. So what happened was my childhood was not the best. I grew up in a lot of poverty, and then most importantly, I grew up in South Africa. And South Africa was where Mahatma Gandhi began. And if you recall, a big start of his life was in the heart of South Africa. And after recognizing those struggles, after being kicked out of the train and thrown out, he realized that there is a deep, deep connection to uplifting humans all over the world. That's when he left that. He left his nice suit and coat and ties. He wanted to be a powerful attorney in South Africa. He left all his clothes there and just went in simplicity back to India. And he was the man who converted and changed and liberated India and had no title still. So it is just amazing that such an individual existed. And I'm happy that this is happening here in Fresno State. It's going to be beautiful. I also have a 3-page document which I'm going to keep on reading till the evening is over. Don't worry, relax. I just wanted to thank my heartfelt gratitude actually to the amazing leadership who's all around here. They have a great vision. They treated us to a great dinner, always welcomed us for, unloading the money, but they're doing the right thing. They're just very good. The president, Dr. Saul Jimenez Sandoval, the provost, Dr. Sanin Fu, the dean, Dr. Honora Chapman, they were really dedicated leaders for really making this happen. And Veena, we can't thank you enough. Their commitment to Gandhian values and tireless efforts have given birth to a remarkable institution here now, which has the potential to be a beacon of peace and enlightenment, not only for Fresno, but for the entire world. I think that it's phenomenal that you've done this. I would also like to extend again my deep appreciation for Dr. Veena Howard, whose expertise on Gandhi and our advocacy for him is a really invaluable message in today's world, And with the foundation laid by these great individuals, I'm confident that the center will really grow and expand for the betterment of the world. So thank you so much. Thank you for your dedication for fostering peace. And of course, like I said, I can't forget my wife, who speaks very little, but makes things happen, you know. So thank you so much. Actually, I don't know whether I mentioned this, but I also, in South Africa, of course, there was Desmond Tutu and Nelson Mandela, and it's amazing how they also transformed that country through the inspiration of Mahatma Gandhi, you know. And there are two Nobel Prize winners living on the same street today, you know. That's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ravi Patel. You're always succinct and inspiring. I would like to invite Dr. Nora Chapman to say a few words. She is a really visionary leader, and she has supported me every step of the way. So thank you, Dean Chapman. Please come.
So welcome. As you've learned today, Dr. Howard is simply remarkable. She wears 3 hats. She is the chair of philosophy. She is the endowed chair of Jain and Hindu Dharma, the first named chair of this kind in the entire world. And she is the director of the M.K. Gandhi Center, Inner Peace and Sarvodaya, another unique institution. All thanks to Naina and Ravi Patel and their family foundation. Their visit, their trust in Fresno State, and their dedication to upliftment is going to change our students' lives. When we saw this space being right next to where the students study at the tables, we knew we were in the right place and that this would inspire everybody to seek the wisdom that comes from reading Gandhi's works that are inside. Please join us afterwards to look inside the space so that you can see the collections that were donated by 2 professors. I am going to pass over my brilliant remarks, except to mention that our college encompasses everything from 6 millennia of human experiences, including the Bhagavad Gita that was chanted so beautifully by the children, all the way to the poem that you're going to hear from Juan Felipe Herrera, Poet Laureate of the United States. That's what we encompass. In addition, the art on the balcony over there is in fact from our students in graphic design, thanks to Professors Virginia Patterson and Martine Valencia. We invite you to visit these various spaces and artifacts of our students and scholarship, because that's what the College of Arts and Humanities represents. I would now like to introduce another remarkable leader who in fact comes from arts and humanities. As Dean of Arts and Humanities, you should know that he championed Dr. Vina Howard's every move as she grew in her career. It was he that saw the potential and kept supporting her and providing what she needed. That's the power of a great leader, and I would love to now introduce him to the podium. President Jimenez Sandoval.
Thank you, Dr. Chapman. It's really emotional for me to be here today. It was only yesterday that we were on Zoom finalizing the center, and it's come to fruition. First and foremost, of course, my deep thanks to Dr. Naina Patel and Dr. Ravi Patel. Again, thank you very much for everything you've done for Fresno State. I want to thank Vina Howard, Dr. Vina Howard, who teaches me each and every time I speak with her. She teaches me about the incredible legacy and the power that India has, not only to India itself, but to the rest of the world. India has taught us that we are psychological beings with deep spiritual meaning as well. So I truly appreciate the teachings of Dr. Howard. We have gathered here today to celebrate the establishment of the physical space of the M.K. Gandhi Center, Inner Peace and Sarvodaya space in the Fresno State Library. The virtual opening of the center was held in February 2022 when Reverend James Lawson, a prominent civil rights leader, joined us to commemorate that momentous occasion. The center space in the library is appropriate. It is consistent with Fresno State's dedication to diversity, discovery, and distinction. The center also represents the values of justice, of equity, of respect, of inclusion. Gandhi has become the icon and inspiration for positive social change and peace in today's world that is so disrupted. His philosophy of nonviolence changed the course of human history by illuminating a path, an alternate path, for the individual to make a lasting change through peaceful and creative action. And the center creates and generates good through a synergy of the Peace Garden. It creates an ecosystem of social good for our valley that you can see if you actually go to that window right there. Thanks to Dr. Kapoor for his unwavering efforts to help create the space of our Peace Garden. He is right here with us today. The leaders, round of applause. The leaders honored in the Peace Garden, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Jane Addams, Cesar Chavez, and soon to be a new addition, Nelson Mandela, were inspired by Gandhi's commitment to the methods of peace, to the methods of care, to the methods of love for each other. The Peace Garden reminds me how the ideals of peace, equity, and Sarvodaya are intertwined in the mission, vision, and values of this Fresno State that illuminates our valley. And I love the term Sarvodaya, a lift of all, care for all, progress of all. Just to say Sarvodaya unleashes multiple warm suns, multiple rays of positive energy. Sarvodaya is more than a word. It is a prayer. It is an affirmation. It is a collective commitment to keep working towards furthering the greater good. In saying and pronouncing Sarvodaya, we in turn create an inner peace that keeps us centered with ourselves and with each other. This was my inspiration in launching Alegria, this program that we have at Fresno State for mental health to ensure the well-being of our campus community. It was my inspiration specifically in Sarvodaya because Sarvodaya inspires us to give back the energy, the good energy, in order to serve and work towards the uplifting of all. I want to deeply thank the Patels. They are from Bakersfield, and their contributions to Fresno State show their broader vision to serve our talented and diverse students and community of the greater San Joaquin Valley. 80% of our students stay right here in the valley to work and live. So that means that this legacy of this center is going to be with them as they become leaders. We are deeply thankful to them for their foundation for their generous investment in the future of our students who will graduate and become the leaders that we all need. Fresno State is a learning ground where we celebrate diversity, we offer opportunities to ensure student success, and we broaden their intellectual horizons. Indeed, Fresno State is Sarvodaya, living and breathing. What do we do here? Education in peace, projects of service to others, and programs in developing inner peace will, I'm sure, contribute to our commitment of boldly educating and empowering our students to become leaders. Dr. Veena Rani Howard has been leading various programs as the director of the Gandhi Center, including today's event and Malika Chopra's lecture in collaborating with the Presidential Lecture Series. I'm really thankful to everything you've done, Veena. Thank you very much for being that leader we all need. And now, I'd like to give a warm welcome to a very good friend of mine, the poet of poets, Juan Felipe Herrera.
I told our president, Saul Jimenez Sandoval, that he surprised me when he invited me immediately. Thank you so much, President Saul Sandoval, Jimenez Sandoval, and Veena, Dr. Veena, Warren. Thanks for everything. And for inviting me, and Nora, muchas gracias for being a great dean and a leader and teaching me some, because I didn't read it all, Greek history and philosophy. I got reading to do. And I love the children singing. That was most inspirational. That's the heart of poetry, is the children reciting such deep knowledge and beautiful words in their own language. How nice that is. I was thinking we could do that with our elementary schools, perhaps. We could have children chant those very deep and beautiful verses throughout all the district. I think that would be a good idea. And we'd have kindness taking place every day through the voices of the children. And most deep, and opens our hearts. Thank you so much. Beautiful children and beautiful song and beautiful teachings. Very deep and historical teachings. Well, let's do a poem today. And Dr. Kapoor, a big hand for Dr. Kapoor. Thank you. Dr. Kapoor has always invited me to write a poem. So thank you once again. Let's do this poem together. It is called We Walk with Gandhi. And it's an honor to write this poem and an honor to share it with you. It's something I haven't written before, but it's something that has always been in my heart. So this is for you and for India and for our peoples and for our university, for our children, our families, and for the entire earth. So let's do this together, shall we?
Yes.
Okay. It is called We Walk with Gandhi. Ahimsa, ahimsa, ahimsa. The rivers open their song. Your truth walks with us. The trees and the leaves agree. Your truth blossoms, Gandhi. It drenches all beings. Your truth walks through hate. And on the coals and embers of suffering. All borders, all boundaries, all peoples, Gandhi.
All borders, all boundaries, all peoples, Gandhi.
Ahimsa we chant.
Ahimsa we chant.
Non-violence we chant.
Non-violence we chant.
Ahimsa in your name.
Ahimsa in your name.
Our name now.
Our name now.
All of our lives across all continents.
All of us across all continents.
The root of love, the source.
The root of love, the source.
Of wisdom.
Of wisdom.
The buried dreams.
The buried dreams.
The inner ocean of peace.
The inner ocean of peace.
We find our way with your song.
We find our way with your song.
Your heart.
Your heart.
Your determination.
Your determination.
Your melody of peace.
Your melody of peace.
For peace for all.
For peace for all.
Oceans of unity.
Oceans of unity.
And tides of compassion.
Tides of compassion.
Let us cross the waters.
Let us cross the water.
Climb the mountains.
Climb the mountain.
The highest mountain.
The highest mountain.
Let us save all beings.
Let us save all beings.
All is fire.
All is fire.
All is war.
All is war.
All is fury.
All is fury.
We sit, we meditate, we protest.
We sit, we meditate, we protest.
Ahimsa, 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 we breathe.
Ahimsa, 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 we breathe.
We walk,
We walk,
we fast,
we fast,
we put on the dhoti,
we put on the dhoti,
the hand-spun yarn.
hands on yarn.
We walk humble.
We walk on,
We follow the road,
we follow
the road of peace,
the road of peace,
the road of peace for all.
the road of peace for all.
In the storm of wars, we persevere.
We persevere.
In the hurricanes of vengeance,
Hurricanes of vengeance,
we chant.
we chant.
Under the skies of fire,
Under the skies of fire,
we follow you, Gandhi.
we follow you, Gandhi.
We continue, Gandhi.
We continue, Gandhi.
We hold each other's hand.
We hold each other's hand.
Our mouth is dry,
Our mouth is dry.
our eyes are wet,
Our eyes are
our heart sings
Our heart sings
and brings
and brings
the rain of sisterhood,
the rain of sisterhood,
brotherhood.
brotherhood.
What shall we do now, we say?
What shall we do now? We say.
Where are we now, we say?
Where are we now? We say.
We will drown in the massacres.
We will drown in massacres.
All is still.
All is still.
All is waiting.
All is waiting.
All is. Ahimsa we say. Ahimsa we chant. We will not turn back, Gandhi. We will walk. We will protest. Towers of hatred. Walls of violence. We are made supple. Our voices of kindness. Our heart of flowers and incense. Ahimsa, ahimsa, ahimsa. We suffer for others. If our wounds are open, we shall close them for others. We will heal others. We follow your teachings. Let us save all beings. So we walk endlessly. Each life into each life. We lift up all hearts. We shall bring peace to all, Gandhi. For all, Gandhi. We shall offer our love to all, Gandhi. Now is a time, Gandhi. It has always been. We walk with you. We wear your garlands of unity. We water the buried flowers. They will blossom. Ahimsa. Ahimsa. Non-violence, non-violence. In each petal, in each breath, in each grain of rough-cut salt, we hear your voice. From afar, Gandhi. Become ahimsa. Become non-violence. Become peace. Become kindness. Become truth. Become each other. Become love. Walk with kindness. Walk with courage, we say. Walk with strength, we sing. Strength of Gandhi, we chant. The redwood trees hear you. The giant sequoia follows. Let us bow to Gandhi. They say, the time is now. We shall flourish. Ahimsa, ahimsa, ahimsa. Through the fires and the bombs. Today, 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 we walk with Gandhi. We continue with your torch of peace. We shall heal the world. We walk with you, our great teacher, Gandhi. We bow at the highest mountain.
Wow, this is the best poetry for the day today ever. Thank you so much. Give a big round of applause. We'll invite our leaders to have a ribbon cutting ceremony. And Christine?
Okay, we're good. She's in too. Okay, we're good. We're good. This is a
Ready?
big shot.
Ready, 1, 2.
It's not cut.
One more. 1, 2.